Hello, everybody. Yeah, my name is Glizzy. I changed my name like 600 times, but that doesn't matter. Today, we're going to be doing some science, which is something that I'm actually really good at, surprisingly. So today we're going to be talking about flat Earth. But before we start about it, I just want to say that I'm absolutely against flat Earth. So today we're going to be talking about flat Earth. First of all, it is stupid, it is impossible, and I'm going to explain you why. So, there's one main reason why our Earth isn't flat, in that, first of all, being the fact that we have something called gravity. Gravity is amazing. We use it every single day. It is it's gravity. Can't do anything about it. So gravity is something that we call a non-linear, non-linear force. Sorry, something that what that means is a non-linear force. It is a force that does not move in a straight line, but it depends on different objects around it, which is why more weight, that means more gravity, will act upon you. An example of a linear force would be light. Light, photons, that is linear because it goes in a straight line, which is exactly why the sun shines on every single part of, its surroundings. That is because light will shine in every single direction in a straight line. You might not notice it, but it does. It's just a straight line, different lines of photons going really fast, leaving a trail of light. That's simply what it is. So, for some reason, surprisingly, a lot of people think that the Earth is flat, and that is impossible. First, about gravity. Again, there's really one huge chunk of it that I can explain, but I'm going to explain the simplest and the most logical, and that is flat Earth and gravity. Sorry, gravity, yeah. So, gravity, what is it? So, gravity is simply a force that is acted upon different objects. For example, this is heavier than this. That means that my phone is going to fall quicker while my cup is going to fall even quicker. So, gravity acts upon things fast, but depending on the weight, it'll act upon it faster or not. But today we're not going to be talking about the gravity on Earth. Today we're going to be talking about the gravity in a vacuum like space. So, flat Earth. If imagine right now, for some reason, our Earth was flat. It was true. Right now, our Earth, boom, it's just flat. So this is it's not a disc, but I don't have anything else, and that's fine, I guess. So imagine this is Earth being flat, hypothetically being flat. So, as we said, uh, gravity is a non-linear force, and it is acting upon the weight. If you have something like a sphere, it can equally balance out the forces of gravity and the forces of electromagnetism, all of those things. And, it can easily kind of, you can easily have a balance of forces because there's a lot of forces that are being acted upon our Earth. One main one being gravity. So most celestial objects like moon, sun, stars, um, Earth, planets, different objects around or vacuum of space are spheres because of gravity. For example, our sun is a sphere because different explosions that are happening are being contracted by gravity because there's a lot of weight and a lot of mass not mass created but weight created. You have a concentrated amount of mass. That means that gravity will act upon it in a different way that our moon does, which is why it goes at different speeds and why things move faster than other objects depending on their gravity. So we spin around the sun because um, gravity basically what it does is that since it's not linear, it's not gonna just shoot gravity forces directly upon us, but it will do it in a linear way, so every object around it is equivalent, and it's not just a chaotic mess of explosions, death, and whatever not. So if that would happen, our flat Earth would be spinning. But oh wait, it can't spin, and the reason why our Earth as this can't spin is because you have more weight on different sides, and this is because gravity cannot act upon it equally. It's gonna do it unevenly. That means that in the middle of our Earth, it would be less balanced than our sides. That means it would break. So if we had a flat Earth, we would just break apart. Impossible. Gravity does not allow it because it's not linear. Now, hypothetically, if gravity was a linear force, maybe, we don't know, but in our universe, in our system, we know for sure that gravity is non-linear and it will not act upon it, directly from every single side. It will do it equivalently, simply because that's just how gravity works. And another reason why things are circles and spheres all around us are because we have spaces between those forces. So obviously space has no gravity, and the reason why space has no gravity is because there isn't any, because you don't have weight. Gravity is, it's not created, but gravity is, we could say created. Gravity is created by having a chunk of matter being acted upon it. When you have a chunk of matter with no forces acting upon it, you have gravity to sustain it from falling into pieces. So basically, kind of condenses it together, right? Unless there's a higher volume of force being spread out, which is why our universe is expanding, whatever not. But that really is the main reason. Our Earth will collapse. Our Earth would be uneven. If our Earth was flat, which by the way it's not, you're dumb and you're stupid for thinking about that. And I hope you went to college, and I hope you do some research and you hear me out. The Earth is not flat, okay? It's not. It would break. It would be uneven. It would be impossible to create rotation, which would affect weather. Actually, we wouldn't even have weather, because weather and air in general is created by us spinning in different forces. So next time that they ask you what do you think about the Earth being flat, just say no. Just say it's not true. Hear us out, people who do have studies and research. So people, please, the Earth is not flat. Gravity will not allow it. Have a nice day. Subscribe, please. I need to feed my dog.